My grandfather was possibly the first cottager on the lake here in Ontario. And he came up in the 20s. He built the original cottage for his parents, so my great-grandparents, and they stay here for many years. And then I was able to buy it from my grandfather's estate in 1988.
I love it here because it's so peaceful. We have no neighbors. We become the destination for everybody on the lake. Jim is known as Island Jim. In the morning, paddle boarders will go by and they'll yell out, "Good morning, Island Jim." You know, his family has been here 100 years.
I fell in love with this style of construction. Timber frame. Turned out my neighbor behind the island, he builds timber frame structures. So I said, well, Glenn, I'd like to put a living room addition on the cottage, and can you guide me? And that's what he did. All the beams came in rough, so I did all the mortise and tenon joinery. I spent a summer machining all the beams by hand. Brought them over here on a barge. I put out the word on the lake. I said, hey, Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, please come. We're gonna do an old-fashioned barn raising. And then I crossed my fingers and hoped somebody would show up. Sure thing, Saturday morning, 60 people. There was boats coming from four corners of the lake, and they arrived. The beams are all assembled on the floor, and the walls get lifted up in two sections, and then we had guys all over the beams on the top, and we're handing beams up, plug it all together, and it's all held together with oak pegs. You drill a hole and you nail the pegs in, and that's what holds the structure up. We raised the walls up and put all the cross beams in. We had it all up in about 3 hours. The original cottage finished there, and we knew we wanted to have the living room out here. I always wanted a two-sided fireplace. This is also a coast-to-coast fireplace. I have a rock here from Vancouver, Western Canada, and I have some other rocks here, round rocks that are from the East Coast, Cape Breton Island, that came across. And so I call it my Canadian coast-to-coast fireplace. Very unique.
We have company pretty much all the time at the cottage, and Jim's at his happiest when the cottage is filled with people.
I'm living the dream. I can't ask for anything more.